YouTube, it's Maddie, the Emptiness Scrapper. Welcome to my channel. I'm so glad you stopped by. If it's your first time, I hope you enjoy the content and will consider subscribing, leaving me a comment, leaving me a thumbs up. Okay, today I have an embarrassing video to show. I have in front of me and over to the side, because there are too many to stack right here, craft supplies that I've had in my room. I cannot tell you how long, quite long, that have never, ever been used. And if you know me, you know that I've been on a self-imposed no-buy, and this is part of the reason. So if this is you, and you have supplies in your craft room that not only have you not used often, but you've not ever used. I even joined a collab, and that was Crack the Vault, which is a collab for folks who have craft supplies that they haven't used in 6 months or more. I'm like, 6 months? That's a brand new product to me. So let's go ahead and take a look. I've got the Dina Wakley Media Journal. It's a little book. I really was excited to get it. It just has this super thick 100% cotton pages, 36 pages. The paper is super duper thick. I'll try to bring it close up to you without shadow and see if you could have any idea how thick that is. I mean, super, really thick. You know, it says it's good for mixed media, art journaling, endless creative possibilities, mediums, gessos, scribble sticks, all the things. Yeah, it's good. But I can't tell you if it's actually as good as the package said, because I haven't cracked the book open. Okay, next up, similarly, I've got this one from Dilutions. So that was Dina Wakley, and this one is Diane Weebly, I believe. And this is also an art journal. It's rectangular in shape. It's got this nifty little rubber band to keep it shut after you've started using it, which I have not. So this one also has really thick paper, but it's smooth. That one had quite a bit of texture to it. This one is really smooth. So it's they probably are good for different media. So, you know, that at least is something, but haven't used either one. I actually have another one which I tried to find, can't find it, and haven't cracked the cover in that one either. I had to have all of these when I saw them. I had to have them. I've been working, gosh, forever in this journal, and my thinking was I'll finish this journal and then I will choose another one. Let me tell you something. I am horrible at art journaling. I look through this book and I am like, oh, I don't care for any of that. I will show you one page that I don't hate, and mostly because it's like a I used like napkin art to do it with some other techniques, but for the most part, this is horrible work. So at least I can say that this is like my practice journal, and talk myself into why I have those 3 journals that never been touched. Okay, I've got this Gloss Super Heavy Gel by Liquitex. It's still in the shrink back. I have also in the shrink pack texture paste, transparent gloss. So these are a little bit different. This one is heavy body. This one is transparent but not heavy body and not glossy. This one, shivery goodness. Oh, I just had to have that. I had ideas, I had thoughts. I'm hoping I still follow through with those. This one, transparent matte. You know, no, haven't used them. Haven't used any of these pastes, gloss, whatever. Hopefully I'll get myself in a position to finish this journal and try. Let me know in the comments, what do you use those for? Do you have them, and what do you use those for? This one, you guys all have it. You probably used it, or maybe not, I don't know. So this is a jelly plate. I saw plenty of people doing super fun stuff with their gel plates. So I had to have one, I don't know how many years ago. This one is a 5x7, nice size, untouched. Never has been out of this wrapper. Okay, next up, in the never used world, this one, I have a good reason, I believe. This is a scrubber pad, and it was made by Hero Arts, and you use it to, look at that, brand spanking new. You're supposed to use it to clean your stamps, right? Clean your stamps, but I don't use woodblock stamps, and I mean never. So I don't use this. This works best with a woodblock stamp. I use clear stamps and or unmounted red rubber. So for that, I use pretty much the same thing by Hero Arts, and this I use quite often. This should be gifted away to somebody who uses, you know, woodblock stamps. That's what I believe it would work well for. But I can't figure out how to use it. Okay, this one, these two rather. Look at that, in the shrink wrap. Dr. P.H. Martin, and this is the Hydrus watercolor. Rave reviews, rave. I kind of thought my ideas were to take some of these pastes and mix them with some of these watercolors and use them through stencils, or put them in spray bottles and use them as sprays. Let me know if you have this and if you tried that. Otherwise, I've got tons of watercolor, used and unused. So liquid watercolor like this. And you ready? These are expensive, folks, if you haven't seen them. And this, look at that, still in that shrink wrap. I mean, gosh, I am not gonna let go of them. I am gonna find a way to play with them and use them. If I don't love them, I will let go. Same with all the others. Well, not the journals. Nobody's gonna want a half-used journal if I don't like it. But aside from the scrubber, I plan to try these things. I hope. Last but not least, also another pricey extravaganza, fan pastels. So I don't know if any of you guys out there have any of these. This was a lovely, expensive gift. The 20 color set. Lots of different beautiful choices, and untouched. I'm kind of scared of them. I have some ideas. Sometimes I think I'm going to try to use them, but so far, as you can see, no, not a once. Pan pastels, liquid watercolor. this scrubber, you know, I'm not too sad about that, but, you know, keep buying these journals. These are only 2 out of the 3 that are completely untouched. And all of these pastes that I really want to love and play with. So this is my confession. I probably have a ton more of supplies that haven't been touched. I'm embarrassed to have had all of this untouched, and I mean for years. None of this stuff is new. You've seen it around. I don't know if they still make all of these things anymore. That's how long they've been sitting and waiting to be utilized. So if this is you just like me, I'm going to be on a mission to try to use my supplies more and jump off that merry-go-round of purchasing until I at least appreciate and know what I have. And you know, I hope I have a lot of fun trying it. And I hope if you're in the same position, you will do the same. Join a collab or just make a little note to yourself to try anything in your room. Now, if we had a video on hardly used, oh my God, so many things. But today we're not going there. So that's my confession. Let me know if you feel my pain, if you have a similar experience, and if you have any suggestions to help me get motivated to use all of these things and not be so wasteful. So I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know, honestly, if you have these things in your room and haven't touched them, or what things in your room that you haven't touched that maybe I've tried and I can let you know how I use them. Thanks for stopping by. Until next time, bye-bye, YouTube.